Welcome back to berry farming. You'll notice that some characters like Zhongli require Cor Lapis
tastes the same as I remember.
in order to
Where are
ascend.
those who share?
And you'll notice it's 60 for the final ascension, 45, 30, 20, and so on. And this rock, it might seem very difficult to find or to farm. But in this guide, I'll show you some of the best places to farm it, and I'll show you my particular farming route. And these respawn every few days. So I recommend you every 2 or 3 days regularly go out and collect these. You can actually collect a lot on the world map. We're first going to teleport to Mount Hulu, I believe. Alright, here we are. Sorry, Hulao. I mispronounced it. At Mount Hulao, I was thinking of Mount Woe from Chrono Trigger, but so at Mount Hulao, you'll see that if you turn left right after spawning, there's 4 Cor Lapis right here. And if you can't use Zhongli, you can use a Claymore user to quickly collect them and break them down. Zhongli is fairly efficient at this sort of farming. If you run along this side of this mountain where you teleported, you'll see another one. After collecting that, you'll see by the trees, there are 3 of them here. Let's use a meatball to farm. So we get 2 right here. At this tree, we'll get 1. And then here we'll get 1 as well. Now as you make your way down the path, you'll notice there's a couple more opportunities to get Cor Lapis. So let's just count. We've had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the 10th right here. Further down the road, if you make a right, you'll see an 11th. Right in this corner. Alright, after 11, if you open that up, if you open up these large ones, sometimes enemies pop out. But you're going to want to fly across this chasm, or you can walk down the path if you'd like. You'll find 2 more for 12 and 13. And this is all on Mount Hulao. If you just need one place to farm these, think of Mount Hulao. After 13, you can do 14 and 15 right here, just following that path. Thank you so much. Now with this out of the way, there are a couple other things you can try when farming. The first is this area over here. We'll have another one. Let me quickly demonstrate by re-teleporting to the top of Mount Hulao. If you turn to the western side and just fly off, you'll see that there's more opportunities to collect Cor Lapis. Besides the 15 that we've already collected on Mount Hulao, we can also jump down here and find a 16th. There it is. And find a 16th Cor Lapis. After that 16th, stay along the wall. You might attract some enemies, but that's okay. And you'll find your 17th one right here. Excellent. So we've now collected 17 of them in a relatively short time, all on Mount Hulao. You might be asking yourself, though, is there Cor Lapis outside of Mount Hulao? And of course there are. Along here, you can collect some along these ridges, and I can demonstrate that now. And there are several other places, but they're more spread out. Mount Hulao really has those 17 in a very compact space. And you can easily come back here every 2 or 3 days, Or you can join a friend's world or random person's world, and maybe they'll let you take their Cor Lapis. Many people already have their Zhongli from the first or second banner when that he was presented on, and so they might not mind if you farm their materials. There's a lot of stigma against berry farming, but doing this ensures that your progress won't be halted by these berry farmings. Going just south of that teleport, that waypoint that was southeast of Mount Hulao, you'll find an 18th Cor Lapis. And usually just by running around the edge, I run across a couple more. Let me see, it's somewhere around here. Yeah. There are several other given ones. Look at that beautiful view. I really like Liwei as a place. There's a chest. Kind of draws you to go running over there to collect it. But basically, there's 17 Cor Lapis. I know that there's a couple more around here. You can of course Google and find the exact locations. If you have any trouble remembering where exactly they are, you can use the map to indicate, where exactly they are by laying down a star, or a mining thing to let you know where exactly to mine if you can't remember. I haven't farmed Cor Lapis since Zhongli came out the first time, a long time ago. And so I've deleted those marks since then. But you'll see that I even have some there. Another place is also the Lahua Pool. If you teleport to the Lahua Pool, as you see, I actually have 5 or 6 markings for Cor Lapis there. This is another place. So besides the 17 or 18 that you find around Mount Hulao and southeast of it, you'll also find opportunities to farm more Cor Lapis just south of it. And these are things, even if you end up farming 20, 21, 22 Cor Lapis, just come back in 2 or 3 days and they'll respawn. Or you can join a friend's world or a random person's world. So let's see, where's the Cor Lapis? My goodness, there's so many Cor Lapis. Here's some Cor Lapis. Let's see, this is 18. And 19. And here's 20. Yeah, it's not doing very well. If you have a Claymore user, it also goes quickly. I think that's 20, because we're at 19. Let's see inside here. We have another Cor Lapis, 21. And this is all in the Luau Pool. 21. And we have a 22 over here as well. There we go. Again, if you don't have Zhongli, you can still farm very efficiently with any Claymore user. Just takes a couple more seconds. But as we know, saving seconds in Genshin Impact can affect a lot. So we're at 22 or so Cor Lapis, but we don't have to stop there. 22, do 23. There you go. Solidify. Is that 24 and 25 or 23 and 24? Either way, we have about 24, 25 Cor Lapis. You might end up in this dungeon, which also has a puzzle attached to it if you haven't solved it. But this will help you level up your Zhongli and collect as much Cor Lapis as possible. Just come back 2 to 3 days. In a week, you'll have 75. That's more than enough for any need. And you can always go to someone else's world. Thank you so much for watching this guide on farming Cor Lapis.